Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our look at Dragon Quest Heroes 2, full of battling and puns. I'm Rich Walker, this is Dan Webb.
Hello!
And yeah, if you played the first one, you kind of know what to expect here, but you don't know much about the first one, do you, Dan?
Absolutely nothing, mate. Absolutely nothing.
I was sure we did something at Comic-Con with it.
No, we did it with Dragon Quest Builders.
But not this. Okay.
Not that I was aware of, no.
So as a primer then, for people like you who don't know what the hell this is from the developers who made Dynasty Warriors. So it's a similarly kind of Dynasty Warriors-esque game, like the first one. This is the follow-up with new characters, same kind of Dragon Quest monsters, same art style from Akira Toriyama. And yeah, hack and slashy fun. And the English translation, like the first game as well, has loads of puns, which will no doubt delight our resident punsman, Dom.
Yeah,
right?
I can't stand a pun.
Yeah, well,
I used to love a good pun.
They're really UK centric as well. So like, there's a mummy that you can summon called Chris Swaddle.
Really?
So like,
why is it UK centric?
I don't know. But and then there's like a mummy called Gauze Vidal and stuff like that. It's really sort of painful puns.
Do you reckon they're called the same in the Japanese version as well?
No, probably not. Right. But yeah, who's going to get Chris Swaddle unless you're a football fan of a certain age,
yeah,
right?
Do you know what I mean?
But
like, wow.
I mean, you and me get it, but you know.
Tell me about it then.
Okay.
What kind of game it is? What do you do?
All right, so you're this guy Zazarel or something. Lazarel? I can't pronounce his name. He's a new dude, and he's joined by Teresa. I renamed them Rich and Dan because I thought it'd be funny.
Okay.
So this is Rich, and
Cheers,
Dan's the girl.
Oh, okay, I see how it is.
And this is the opening of the game, so it's basically a tutorial, so you can just wail on this knight abhorrent.
So just while you're talking about the combat, what's the combat like? Is it one button? Is it?
It's light
combos. What?
Combos, yeah, basically. Light attacks on square, heavy attacks on triangle, and rather than sort of mashing the buttons, there's kind of an emphasis on timing. You get to punch little helix out of the sky. I left that in because I thought it was funny. So it's kind of summed up in the tutorial here. So rather than just mashing square, triangle, triangle, if you sort of press square, triangle, you'll pull off like a better kind of combo. Okay. I don't know that yet, so I'm just kind of hammering away with these sticks like a maniac. There's quick controls as well. I didn't turn them on because I wanted to actually get to grips with it properly. But if you have quick controls, it does turn it into sort of a button masher. Okay, you don't have to worry too much.
Easy mode, right?
Exactly, yeah. So instead of stringing together this combo, you could just mash one button. So yeah, I'm not passing this because I'm just mashing buttons right now. Okay. So you actually have to press square 3 times and then triangle once. Otherwise,
that's a good moves though. Oh, was that the move in the end?
Yeah, I got it in the end.
So it's an action RPG.
Basically, yeah, in a nutshell. It's got kind of open world bits you can explore, monsters kind of roaming around. You can dodge as well, this is cool. There's little villages and townships to visit and interact with characters, so it's got that whole RPG element to it. As you progress, you kind of bring new members into your party and you can play as them as well. Okay. Just hit L2 to switch between them at any time.
So in terms of battle system, it's
pretty good.
So it's not turn-based, it's just action-based.
Yeah, just get stuck in spells like this here.
Is it like instances or is it just open world?
It's,
do you know what I mean? Where you trigger instances where you fight?
Yeah. It's open world for the most part, and you can run to monsters and just smash them up. But then later on, you get into self-contained battles. Okay. Which you kind of, and they're kind of broken down into stages. So you do wave 1, then another wave will come, and you keep going. There's a bit I did that I haven't captured, unfortunately, where you have to protect this king, and that's wave upon wave of enemies coming in, and you've got to make sure the king doesn't die. He's got his own little health bar and stuff.
I hate those fucking missions.
Yeah. Although he's pretty tough, and as long as you sort of keep your eye on him, you can't really fail it unless you leave him in a big crowd of monsters just to die.
Did you play the first one?
Which I did. Yeah, I did. I previewed the first one. So I'm familiar with this little helix dude who's like your guide, and he's still got his same annoying voice.
Right? I mean,
yeah,
he's basically the Moogle,
pretty much
chocobo of the Dragon Quest universe.
Yeah, essentially. So
the mascot.
Exactly, the little slime fella, and he's, instead of saying like "go on," he always says "goo on."
Goo, because he's
goo. Yeah, it's genius, isn't it?
Oh Jesus. Awful, Rich.
Hey, I didn't write it. So we're cutting forward now to the nightclubber because he's got a big club.
Okay.
So this is another early boss battle. And this is me releasing high tension mode. So you go mental, your attack power increases, you're invincible. I mean, it's still being summed up in the text here, but you're temporarily invincible. And then right at the end, you unleash a big coup de grace, and it unleashes massive damage. Okay. You've got infinite spells as well, so you can just go mental.
Really?
Yeah. So see that bar on the left, that purple thing?
I thought you.
Once that's gone down, it's expired, and then you'll do a coup de grace, which is happening now. So.
Is it taken down?
No, it's not. It's powerful, but it's not powerful enough to take down the Nightclubber. But 693 hit points is pretty big.
You didn't do a lot of damage doing that.
No. So some of these boss battles are kind of a war of attrition. You just got to chip away for
they are
ages.
in most like JRPGs, right?
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it's fun, and I like the combat. And you have all these little allies sort of helping you out a little bit. Oh man, played for about 3 or 4 hours. It was ages. I got there at 10 and left at like 2 or something, didn't I?
You're a fan?
I like it. It's good. It's not my usual kind of game, but I kind of like the world. I like the characters. I kind of like Toriyama's art style. I know it's not to everyone's tastes, but I like it. And,
it's alright.
Yeah.
It's charming.
Yeah.
I would go for.
Exactly. I mean,
a certain charm to it.
Exactly. It has lots of charm and colour and personality, I think. I mean, a lot of the quests I did were kind of fetchy quests, but then I haven't played later in the game, so I don't know if they kind of get changed up. But some of the characters you meet are quite quirky. They have their own cool sort of movesets and spells and stuff. And later on in this video, we're going to go into some dungeons, which is multiplayer. You can play with 4 players in co-op.
Is the entire game co-op? Or is it just
you can play in co-op.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
you can play the whole thing co-op, I think.
That's pretty cool.
At least the battles, I know you can. You can definitely do the battles, and you can definitely do the dungeons. And I would imagine you must be able to do the open world, because why would they not let you do that? Right?
Is that Helix healing you?
It is, yeah. Helix. See, you got that pun. It's good, isn't it?
Does he do that automatically?
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he just comes around and heals you. You've also got some characters who have just a healing spell.
Yeah.
Up on the D-pad when you bring up your spell menu. And you also.
Spells, have you? Do you have any spells?
Yeah, I've got 2. Later on, as you level up, you can put another 2, so you have all 4 face buttons with a spell assigned.
Like
triangle, square. You hold R1.
Oh, and then it's the face
brings up the menu and just use any of the face buttons.
Okay.
And they each use a various amount of magic points to unleash.
I've definitely not seen this franchise.
Have you not? I really thought you were familiar.
Yeah, so I'm familiar with the characters and stuff, but we haven't done this.
So that's the Nightclubber killed anyway. So this is the open world now, first time adventure.
So it's not instances. You just run out and just smash it.
Yeah, exactly. So we've picked up 2 new allies, Desdemona and Tarika, I think his name is.
Alloys
yeah.
There's a couple of medals. Look at these. Look at them all. What the hell are these?
Yeah, there's shitloads of monsters. I don't know what they are. They're weird little duck-faced, tailed things.
They look like if like a monkey had sex with a duck.
With the duck, yeah, exactly.
A muck.
A muck. That's what they are. A monarch.
A donkey.
A donkey. I like donkey. Yeah. And there's these weird little fat cats. I mean, they seem kind of innocent,
Jesus,
but
look at you just smashing them.
I'm like, yeah.
You're not even attacking.
Kill them all, kill everything.
You're an animal.
Yeah.
Wow, bloody hell, Rich.
Look, he wasn't doing anything, but he looked at me funny, Dan. He had to go.
Yeah,
he had to go, mate.
It's a monkey with a duck with a Mohican.
Yep. What? You'd say that like it's unusual or something, like it's not every day.
Oh, that's a cool spell.
Yeah, that was my whirlwindy thing.
Oh, that was really cool.
I forgot what it's called. Cold fishing.
Spell or like ability?
Spell.
Okay, because you've also got that kind
ice wall thing. Yeah, that's the end of a combo.
Square, 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 triangle.
That's the one. You got it. Yeah.
I was paying attention, Rich.
So what I didn't realise at this time was that I could have switched between my allies at any time. No one told me that at this point.
When do you work that out?
I don't know if I do. I did later on playing the game, but I wasn't capturing it at the time.
Okay. Brilliant, Rich.
Or although I was capturing, but my hard drive got corrupted.
Oh, okay.
And I lost a bunch of stuff.
But considering you played for 4 hours and we're only doing a 15-minute video, I think you've got more than enough.
I had a lot of raw footage to kind of trim down. But yeah, this is the first kind of proper town you visit. It's called Accordia.
Accordia?
Accordia.
I don't know that.
It sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And these monsters are called Dunicians. So you're here to meet the king and asking him if he'll do something about it, about the shit that's going on. Tornico, that's it.
Tornico, he's one of your allies.
He's one of my allies, yeah.
Like, he doesn't look like a traditional ally when
he
it
really
comes
doesn't.
to like JRPGs, right?
Well, this is why, Dan, I chose to play as him in the dungeon later on, because I thought he looks weird, and I was assured that his attacks were mental.
Were they?
And so here we go. We're going in to set up a multiplayer thing now. So this is kind of your little hub area. This tavern is where you set up your multiplayer games. It's where you can learn new moves from like a sage kind of master guy, and all sorts. And so you enter your online name, and then you go off.
Billy.
So guess what? Yeah.
Billy.
Bill.
Rosera.
E.
Oh, Billy's a guy.
Oh yeah, I did it wrong, didn't I?
No, we don't. 'Cause we have two. It depends on what we choose.
Oh yeah, female Billy. Billy is a guy.
Well, what are you doing now? Oh,
I should have cut this out.
It's like.
I think I left it in because I wanted to show the character limit. It was Billy Rezer, and I was like, oh no, what am I gonna do?
What are you doing?
So I'm starting again.
What?
This is exciting footage, isn't it? I'm glad I left this in.
I'm not.
What would you have done?
Just cut this out.
Bill Rosero, Billy's brother.
Okay, Jesus
All right,
Christ.
so we're Bill.
And if you're playing as the big guy, he
Rosero.
actually looks like a Bill.
A Bill, exactly.
Bill
Even though
Rosero.
he's well, I forgot his name already. What was it? Tanico.
Tanico, yeah,
Was
Tanico. It was Tanico. You are correct.
Okay, good. So yeah, blah blah blah. You do all this. You can also offer to help other players if they're struggling, like
As
she
it
just
says
says.
there.
Yeah, I've
We
beaten
can
her
just
to
replace
it.
you with a bit of music.
Yeah. So this is Patty as well. She tells you all about the dungeon stuff, or as we were told, the one with the tits. Yeah, Tornico. Go and see the one with the
Yeah, we
tits
said
to pick your
Tornico.
character.
We said
Yeah, that was it.
Tanico.
Did we? Okay. So you pick your character
The
with
one
her.
with the tits.
Yeah.
Jesus.
That's how she was described to me.
I would have gone with the blue hair. Actually,
So
a lot of people have got blue hair in this world.
exactly, red
So-
hair and green hair. So this is it. We're in a dungeon now.
With other people.
Yeah,
These
with other
actual
people. Actual other people. So this is one of the co-op elements, multiplayer.
Can I just point out that you're the big guy?
I am the big guy.
I just want to
I'm just going mental with the
wanna-
crossbow.
just point that out. And make
Why?
sure that we're why? Because look at him. He's using like a fly swat.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what that is. It is like one of those things used to beat dust out of a rug in Victorian times or something.
It actually does look like that, doesn't
Yeah, yeah.
it? It looks like an abacus on a stick.
Oh yeah, it does. Maybe it is. I don't know. He's supposed to be a merchant anyway. I don't know. Oh, maybe it is an abacus then.
Yeah.
It's an abacus on a stick. We've sussed it.
Okay.
There we go.
So he can do his money calculations.
Exactly.
He can do
Exactly.
his end of year accounts.
He can do his tax return.
Yeah, get his P60
Yeah,
ready. and-
brilliant. So you might have saw that Gregor's. I mean, what the hell? This is a monster medal I've picked up. You can summon those by pressing up, and they'll come and help
Did you
fight
see
with
that?
you. No, but someone summons a golem, and you can actually become the golem and control him.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's other monsters like that. There's this weird little cloud that I was able to be, and I was zipping around, zapping people with lightning. What was the other one? There's another one I was playing as. Oh yeah, like a flamey wraith thing going around and burning people and stuff.
So this is huge in Japan, right?
Oh yeah, they love Dragon Quest.
This
Can't
is
get
like,
enough.
This is as big, if not bigger, than Final Fantasy in Japan now, right?
Possibly. I'm not sure about that. Maybe. There you
Right.
go. Here's our golem. He's been summoned by.
They're very Square Enix. They're on a good time in Japan, aren't
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I'd be curious to know how they do over here. I mean, they must do well to
Of course they will.
keep.
they? Oh yeah, but I just meant
Localising
that,
them.
in Japan, they go kind of fever pitch
Yeah,
for certain brands and
no,
franchises.
absolutely.
Final Fantasy, Persona's another
Yeah,
one.
for sure.
Dragon Quest. Those are the kind of the brands that
The bread and butter.
Yeah.
So that guy's just beaten up with the fork in his hand. He's a Maw Keeper. You want to target those because they guard the sort of portals that bring in more monsters. If you don't get rid of them, monsters will just keep coming in non-stop.
Okay.
So you got to focus on them Maw Keepers, mate.
So how long did you
Get
play
them done.
multiplayer?
Played this multiplayer for about an hour, and then played
So-
co-op for about an hour. Played on my own for about 2.
What do you do in the? What is the actual objective? Just kill shit.
Yeah, just get out the dungeon. That was a slow-mo kill on a Maw Keeper then, but some scenery got in the way.
Yeah.
You just sort of keep going until you
Okay.
complete the dungeon, and then you get rewards at the end, skill points and stuff.
That you can use in co-op and single player and whatever you want.
Yeah, it's all persistent. So all
So-
these levels I'm gaining will move over into the open world and stuff.
So you say multiplayer and co-op, it's the same thing, right?
Co-op is more battles. Yeah, essentially they are the same thing, aren't they? So that's the end of the dungeon
Well,
there.
I class multiplayer as actual against like
Other players. Yeah, I see what you mean actually. So these are like the boss battles. So this is the end of the dungeon now.
So surely you can't play the game in co-op.
Maybe you can't. Maybe it's just the battles and this. So I think dungeons and battles. But the battles factor into the story, so that's why I was sort of a bit unsure. So yeah, and it's always in those taverns that you kind of assemble your band and get your shit together and ask for help or liaise.
So it's 4 out in the world at one time.
You can have more allies than that. I met 2 others, Maribel and Ruff.
But they're not in the actual screen out fighting with you, are they?
I think they follow you around, yeah.
Oh, really?
I think so, and you can just switch between them at any time, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you can do that, because I played as all of them. I was switching between them all the time. I was actually like Desdemona a lot. She was really cool. And I'm not just saying that because I wanted to pervert her. She's the one with the metal bra and the big giant axe.
She's Mysterious Woman.
Mysterious Woman. Yeah, she's Desdemona.
Actually, that's a really cool move.
Yeah, but his crossbow move is cool.
I love that you're playing with A Fnurk.
Yeah,
nobody else bothered.
Exactly. A can be asked, and Bill Rosero. So at least I made the effort.
You're not even fucking. I must have been waiting ages for you.
I should have cut it out of the video, shouldn't I? I just thought it'd be funny.
But like they were like, "Hey, ready?" And you were like, "Billy Rosero."
Bill Rosero. Billy Rosero. No, Bill Rosero.
Like Jesus.
So this is the last robot now. You can summon one of these as well and play as them, which is quite cool. These are a sod though. They're tough to take down. So yeah, we're kind of coming to the end of the footage, I believe.
You're nearly dead.
And I'm looking pretty unhealthy. Yeah, you can use these little leaves to resurrect anyone who's fallen, anyone dropped. And you should have a healer on your team as well to heal the group. Yeah, he does that a lot.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Awesome.
So
is it out?
It's out in April, 28th of April, in the EU and North America on PlayStation 4 only. It came out on PS3 and Vita as well in Japan, but I think just PS4. So yeah.
Excellent.
That was it. So
good stuff.
Thanks for watching. Hope you liked what you saw. That was Dragon Quest Heroes 2. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.
See you next time. Cheers, right.
Bye.
Cheers, bye. Cheers, bye.
Bye, 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 bye.